I noticed the stroller before I noticed her. Bright yellow, decorated with tiny suns and dangling toys. The baby inside slept peacefully, unaware that his existence was about to reopen a wound I had spent 2 years trying to close. My ex-wife stood at a smoothie stand in the mall, casually ordering like nothing in her life had ever fallen apart. Then she turned her head and saw me. Her smile vanished instantly. The color drained from her face as if she'd seen a ghost. 2 years, 748 days since she disappeared without warning. No argument, no goodbye. Just her wedding ring on the counter and a voicemail that ended with, "I'm not coming back." Now she stood there with a child she had built a new life around, a life that never included me. I walked closer, my heart pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. I asked one question, quietly. "Is he his?" She froze. Her mouth opened, then closed. She didn't answer, but she didn't need to. The silence told me everything. I nodded once and walked away, rain soaking through my hoodie outside the mall. For the first time, she was the one watching me leave. 3 days later, a letter arrived. No return address. 5 words at the top made my hands shake. "You don't know the half." She confessed everything. She had been pregnant when she left. She wasn't even sure who the father was. She said she panicked. She said she chose the easier life. She said she was sorry, but not enough to undo what she'd done. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I ordered a paternity test without telling her. 12 agonizing days passed before the email arrived. 99.9%. He was my son. When I confronted the man raising him, he didn't deny it. He admitted he had known all along. He didn't care. He wanted a child, not the truth. He told me biology didn't make me a father. I walked away shaking, realizing my son had been stolen from me long before he could even speak. Weeks later, I asked for one thing. Just one meeting. No lawyers, no demands. At the park, I saw him for the first time. Cedar, 2 years old, blue eyes exactly like mine. He hid behind the man he thought was his dad and stared at me like I was nothing. When I knelt down and said hello, he whispered one word. "Stranger." That word followed me home, but I kept showing up. Awkward visits, long silences, toy cars pushed across park benches. Slowly, I stopped being stranger. I became fire truck guy, then the one he waited for. One afternoon in a bookstore, he leaned against my leg and said quietly, "You feel like a dad." I couldn't speak. I just held him. There's no perfect ending, no erased past. But now when he sees me, he doesn't hesitate. He runs toward me, arms wide, shouting the word I thought I'd lost forever. "Daddy!"